Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Sprinkle. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make classic Ensaymada. And this is very easy to make. You don't even need to use Ensaymada molds for this. And if you want the recipe on this video, please check the description box below. So for the ingredients, we are gonna need bread flour. I recommend to use bread flour, granulated sugar, egg yolks, salt, warm milk, instant yeast, and softened butter. So first thing we need to do is we are gonna activate our yeast. So take a tablespoon of granulated sugar and sprinkle it into the warm milk. Using a wire whisk, just whisk it in. Then add in the instant yeast. And then whisk it again. And you're gonna set this aside for about 5 minutes until the mixture gets foam up. Once your yeast is activated, you're gonna take half a cup of the bread flour and then you're gonna add into the yeast and milk mixture. And using a wire whisk, just whisk it in until the mixture is lumps free. And you're gonna set this aside and let it rise for about 30 minutes. And you will see after 30 minutes the mixture will get doubled in size. So while our yeast and milk mixture are rising, we are gonna combine our dry ingredients. So to the flour, add in your granulated sugar and then the salt. If you are using a dough conditioner, you can add it this time. So after 30 minutes, our yeast and flour mixture has doubled up, and this is what it looks like. So to knead my dough, as always, I'm using my bread machine. And if you don't have one, you can knead it by your hand, or if you have a stand mixer, you can use that one as well. So add in your first dough into the bread machine bucket, and then to that you're gonna add in the flour mixture, the bread flour mixture. Then the softened butter and the egg yolks. So you're gonna let the machine knead the dough, or if you're using your hand, knead the dough until it gets smooth and elastic, just like this. And then once your dough get smooth and elastic, you're gonna take a large bowl and you're gonna spray it with non-stick cooking spray, or you can use a vegetable oil. I'm using vegetable oil. Like you pour like a tablespoon of vegetable oil so your dough won't dry out. And make sure that the bowl is totally coated with vegetable oil. And then you're gonna transfer your dough into this bowl that you grease with vegetable oil. And then you're gonna cover this, put it somewhere warm, and you're gonna let this rise again for 2 hours. And make sure you well coated your dough with vegetable oil. So while our dough is rising or resting, prepare your baking pan. I lined mine with parchment paper for easy cleanup. And after 2 hours, this is what the dough looked like. It has doubled in size. So you're gonna start deflating the air out of the dough. So I'm gonna show you 2 ways of shaping the ensaymada. So the first step is you are gonna flatten out your dough. I flatten out mine like 16 by 20, so 16 inches wide and 20 inches long. And then I cut each dough an inches wide, and then so it's like you have each dough is like 1 inch wide and 16 inches long. The second method is to divide your dough and weigh each dough 65 ounces. I like the method number 2 because I will have my ensaymada in all the same sizes. So I cut my dough crosswise. So to shape the ensaymada, just roll each dough in between of your hand or in your palm, and then you're gonna start coiling it. And once you reach the end, you're just gonna tuck it in just like this so it won't separate it. Then you're gonna transfer this into the prepared baking pan. Make sure you leave at least 2 inches apart from each other, so when you bake them, they still gonna rise up. They're gonna get bigger, so at least they won't have to stick to each other. And also coil them loosely. Don't coil them too tight, so they have a little bit room when the dough rise up. And then you're gonna cover this with kitchen towel or a paper towel, and you're gonna let this rise again for another an hour. And you're gonna bake this. Once it rise up for after 1 hour, you're gonna bake this for 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 minutes until the top start getting golden brown. Just like this. And then you're gonna let this cool down completely before start putting the toppings. So for the toppings, of course, I love star margarine. And since this is a very classic one, we always like put a lot of granulated sugar in it. This is where the goodness are. So using a offset spatula, just take like a tablespoon of star margarine, and then you're gonna start spreading it. In the top of the ensaymada. You can put more or you can put less, it's up to you. And then you're gonna dunk this into the granulated sugar. Just like that. I'm gonna show you one more time. So there we go, we have a freshly baked ensaymada. I'm gonna show you what the inside looks like. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and I see you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!